Hello. It's cold right now, that's why you can see my breasts on camera. Okay, so I'm reviewing the Transformers movie called... I'm going inside, okay? This is my review on the movie called Transformers Age of Extinction. I give it a 10 out of 10. What I liked about this movie is, I do like that this movie introduced Dinobots. Although they don't really say anything, so... But they still look cool. And they still transform, like... they still look cool, I guess, so... But the, don't do as much as the movie teased that they were going to do in the trailer. There's like the movie trailer to this movie makes you think the Dinobots are going to be in the movie more than what they end up being in. They like play a brief role in the third act of the movie during the climax of everything. And the plot of this one is that the government is hunting down the Autobots and killing them, and has decided that they don't need the Autobots anymore to help the human race, so they're going to hunt them down and kill each one in cold blood. And this other, but there's a little twist. They're still working with a Transformer that's not Autobot nor Decepticon, but works more high up for the people that created Prime and the other Autobots and Decepticons. You know, I guess so. It's kind of it's kind of briefly explained by this guy that's also a alien robot transformer alien looking thing fella, and he's hunting the Autobots and killing them with the army and the government working together in a line. But he wants Prime alive for some reason to enslave Prime and make him a slave. And once Prime is captured, the other Autobots and Mark Wahlberg's character, Sam, not Sam, Max. His name's Max. Sam is the other character, Shia LaBeouf character. His character's name's Max, Mark Wahlberg's character. Max. And it's up to them to come up with a heist to free Optimus Prime and get him off the ship from becoming a slave for life. From his and being enslaved by his creators that created him, because that's where the ship's taking him. When the ship leaves, that's where the ship plans on taking Optimus Prime to his creators that will enslave him and torture him. It's very complex of storytelling. That makes a lot of sense, I thought. Mostly. Considering this is actually the most grounded story that Optimus Prime gets in this franchise, next to Dark of the Moon. This is the most relevant he is to the plot in the Bayverse with the Transformers franchise. And that's why I like this one a lot. Why I think Transformers Age of Extinction is my favorite Transformers movie in the Bayverse. Next to Dark of the Moon. It's tough which one I like more, you know? I'm not sure, but I give both a 10 out of 10, to be honest with you. Even though I'm not going to talk about the one of them in this video, but I'm going to talk about Dark Moon in a separate video, okay? So, I give Transformers Age of Extinction from 2004. I think this one came out. I'll put the right year in my title of my video when I titled my video with the title of my video. I'm going to put the year in the title when I edit my video title, okay, after this recording. Also, I dig the redesign remodel on Optimus Prime in his Transformer form more than his. I like this design more in his Transformers form more than his last redesign, I think, from Dark of the Moon. I think this is a better design in live action for a realistic design of Optimus Prime. I think this is better for realistic design that also still looks like cool and fashionable and has style to the design and makes it. I like how Optimus Prime, when he transforms, his body looks like he's holding his covered in some armor when he has Transformers form. It kind of looks cool, like how he's like kind of like built now like a knight in this Transformers body, and it's kind of cool. I thought I dig his new design for that is reimagined for Revenge. That was reimagined from Dark of the Moon. That he, I mean, true, he had iconic design in the. I think he's had this. Well, I forgot. I was not looking at the camera. Okay, at first. True, he had. In my opinion, he had a very iconic, a very unique and iconic design in his own right in the first 3 Transformer movie that Michael Bay did, from 2007 to the Revenge of the Fallen to Dark of the Moon, before this one. But I really dug the reimagining, remakeover design that whoever did this. I really dug this design. And I'm glad that we got that same design in the last night for Optimus Prime, because it's such a cool iconic redesign for Optimus Prime. You know, it's like if it's going to have the flames and not the flames, then go for it. You know, it makes sense. I just think for Optimus Prime, you know, with the flames, it really. I felt like with the flames paint jobs on Optimus Prime, that he still has the same paint job he had in the first 3 Transformers movie in his truck form. You know, blue, mostly blue, but with orange flames around the truck. Then he transforms, and he still have those colors when he transforms in his Transformer form. He still has some of those designs on his paint job, but I think it looks better in the Transformers 4 was the Transformers 4 redesign than the first 3 designs that the first 3 went for. In my personal opinion, okay? That's why I give Transformers Revenge of the Fallen 10 out of 10. And what I liked about this movie, that due to the events of the humans as attacking and turning on the Transformers, all the Autobots decide they're going to just bail on the humans and let them all die. Because they're all ungrateful bastards. They're going to let them get slaughtered by the Decepticons on Earth for this time. But then, Mark Wahlberg gives Optimus Prime this heart-to-heart pep talk. Yeah, Roger gives Optimus Prime this pep talk saying he's got to have faith, Prime. And that actually somehow works. I guess so. That's where the Dinobots come in. And this is where the Dinobots come in. And the Dinobots are led by Optimus Prime in battle. And Optimus Prime rides the Grimlock, leader of the Dinobots from the original Transformers show. I just wish the Dinobots talk like they did in the show, you know? But I didn't mind the rest of the redesigns of the Dinobots. They were still cool designs. And it didn't mind me too much that they didn't talk. Because the Dinobots, here's the thing, were always more bronze than brains. All 3 of them were all kind of dunderheads, especially Grimlock, the leader of Dinobots. In the Transformers original series, based off... That's what I thought about the Dinobots as a character. So I guess the reason why they don't talk for realism, because they're too stupid to be given dialogue. Which is probably why Optimus Prime has to beat the shit out of all 3 of them at once in order to get them to cooperate, to help them out with saving the human race and the world again. Those ungrateful bastards in this movie, the human race, that try and kill Autobots. Optimus Prime will have faith and save the human race anyway, even though the human race are ungrateful fucking bastards to the Autobots, and completely turn on them and slaughter Ratchet from the first 3 Transformers movies, which was a main recurring character. So I kind of first 3 ones that I kind of dug. Although I felt like he got less used frequently in each installment, but so I felt like Age of Extinction was the most he's been used since 2007 Transformers movie, when he first got used. Ratchet got the most screen time in Transformers 2007 next to this movie. I noticed, that's what I thought. And the most dialogue. And relevant to the plot of the movie. Too bad he's just there just to get slaughtered. Very gruesome and tasteless in fashion. For PG-13 movie, this is a very tasteless violence, how gruesome the Transformers Autobots could get slaughtered. But what I liked about this kind of works, It makes me care about the Autobots. Each death has drama to it. I feel like most of them. I feel like even Ratchet this time, and this has all these events and have made Optimus Prime struggle with some PTSD, and he seems to have some sort of PTSD because when he first gets awake by Mark Wahlberg's character back online, he's all paranoid and threatens to shoot everybody who won't give him space because he's all freaking out and thinks that they'll only hurt him and now he's all freaked out by humans and hates humans now because he's all freaked out by all the slaughtering of the Autobots and everything that the humans everything that the Autobots did for the humans, like work with the humans, save the humans, work with the humans in battle with the army in the previous 3 installments of Transformers, and will against it, and now the humans just suddenly turn on the Autobots because they don't need them anymore. That is just fucked up. And not only that, they decide, let's replace the Autobots with organic, was man-made Transformers life. Instead of the real thing, you'll get something man-made for the Transformers to get replaced. That's why they want to kill the Autobots. Like, that's why they're killing and hunting the Autobots down. That's pretty fucking sick. And it's pretty sick, and leads to basically some pretty sick, sad deaths with Autobots deaths dying and being tortured and dying slowly painful deaths, including Ratchet is one of them. He's basically begging for his life, saying he's Autobot, like he says, please stop. He's basically begging for his, he's like slaughter Ratchet, really sad. Even though they know he's an Autobot, they just don't care anymore. The human race. I'll just kill so many Autobots without mercy. And I just thought of something about last night. Okay, and last night, and I gotta admit, and last night Josh Duhamel's character returns for last night, and he's still working with the army. So I'm wondering, what the fuck is he doing, still working with the army after the age of extinction, and the army wanted to slaughter off the bunch of the Autobots? Was he part of that? All the slaughter in Transformers 4? I don't think. I don't remember. It makes me think. I don't think so. But I don't think he made an appearance in Transformers 4. I don't think he made an appearance in Transformers 4. Did he? I don't think so. That character returned in Josh Duhamel's character, played by the actor Josh Duhamel, who plays this Marine guy, returns in last night, the 5th Transformers movie. Anyway, so Transformers Age of Extinction, I enjoyed this movie a lot. To give it a 10 out of 10. I give this Transformers last night a 10 out of 10. And I gotta admit, I gotta give credit to this for the original voice actor reprising his role as Optimus Prime for this movie again. His role as Optimus Prime, he reprises his role, and he's given more things to say than he has in the past movies. That's relevant to the plot that fleshes out his character in this movie more than the first three. A little bit more than the third one. Even. So I enjoy this movie a lot. To give it a 10 out of 10. It has its problems here and there. Like, I didn't really care for the boyfriend that Mac's daughter ends up with. I thought he was kind of an annoying character of a prick. And kind of useless to the plot. Like, I was kind of expecting him to get killed off along with T.J. Miller's character. Did this with this movie. You know, the actor T.J. Miller got killed off early on. He's when I called the FBI, the government, about the Transformer that his buddy had in the garage, and so he gets killed off in an explosion early on in the movie, and I'm surprised the boyfriend that the daughter ends up with in the plot of the movie, that is the daughter of Mark Wahlberg's character called Max, who discovers Optimus Prime in the first place offline and brings him back online. And it fixes him up and sees that he's badly hurt and fucked and fucking damaged and stuff. And that thing that looks like a helmet, I guess that's his ear because it's bleeding and it came off. Or I thought that was a helmet, but I guess that was part of his body, or I thought it was always a helmet. But I guess in the Bayverse, it's part of his skull or his head, or I guess. Was it an ear, or what is it? A helmet? The thing that looks like a helmet, I wonder. I guess it's just a part of his skull. So that comes off, and you see some blood, green blood drip oozing from him. Like, really nasty. Yeah, the blood on the Transformers, instead of it went from, you know how the Transformers blood in Dark of the Moon had the gall to actually have the blood red? In the PG-13 Transformers movie called Dark of the Moon, they actually made the blood still red. But in this one, I guess they can't do the same thing twice, because now the blood can't be red anymore, it has to be green. And I still feel like that it's a bit of a problem for me, that they changed the color of the blood for the Transformers. Yeah, I feel like that's a bit of a consistency problem. That feels like a continuity error. So I feel like that, but I'm sure it's probably just because, like, some asshole said, hey, you can't make the blood actually red anymore in the Transformers movie. You have to make it other colors, so, because that makes it so much better. And that makes all the difference in the world, I guess. To make it past PGs, to make it appropriate for the audience. But I don't know if I'm right on that guess. That's a guess of mine. That's why I give Transformers Age of Extinction a 10 out of 10. Okay, good morning. I'm Jake Allen Graham. That's my review on Transformers Age of Extinction, why I give it a 10 out of 10. And hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up on my old videos, please. And subscribe to my content, please. Goodbye.